The business analyst is one of the most important, fast-growing roles in corporate America today. What it does is it really is a role that has to understand the big picture of everything you do as an organization. So they have to understand how one product ties into another and about what the expectations for functionality from a new system would be for the business. So they're really the voice of the corporate goals and objectives. And they have to be able to analyze, when somebody hands me a project and says, go figure this out, what do they mean? How do I actually understand what that means from a value perspective to the organization? What are the requirements to get it done? Why did we choose this project over another one? And how will what I'm working on impact everything else that's going on? For a business analyst, one of the things about the role is because it's so new, it means that sometimes we don't know exactly what the standards are. So the IIBA has developed a standard, it's called the BABOK. And going and getting training on the best practices that internationally BAs have come together and defined really helps you understand what is out there that you can leverage from a skill perspective and put into practice at your organization. The Business Analysis Essentials course here at Global Knowledges covers everything that you need to do as a business analyst. So for those of you that are new to the role, or maybe you've been doing it for a little while, but you don't really understand the best practice that's out there, this is the course for you. It's going to cover enterprise analysis, really helping you understand as an organization, how would you analyze all the possible projects that are out there and help your business make the right decision. It's going to talk about how you gather requirements from the stakeholders and how you really develop a complete profile of what is needed to go to market with a new product or a new process. So we cover the entire life cycle for the business analyst. We cover all of the knowledge areas within the business analyst body of knowledge that's out from the IIBA. The business process analysis course is actually one of the most fun ones as far as I'm concerned, because what it is you have a problem and you have to figure out what's going on with that problem. So let's say you work in a sales organization and you know that you need to get more efficient because the credit card orders are taking too long and the customers are getting impatient, or your help desk isn't responding in time because people are being put on hold. Well, these are problems. So you have to analyze what's going on with that problem so we can then fix the process. So literally you use a whole bunch of different tools. You use data flow diagrams, workflow diagrams, fishbone, swim lane, Pareto analysis, all kinds of different things to understand the problem completely. And once you understand the problem of the process, only then can you start redefining the to-be process. So first you define the as-is, and then you develop a to-be model that you can execute a new project against. So the requirements course here at Global Knowledge is incredibly in-depth on how to identify the right people that you need to talk to, the right way to talk to them in order to get a complete picture of the requirements for a specific project. There is an art and a science that goes into gathering requirements. You have to not only know, how to map out all of the different stakeholders and identify them, but then you have to apply the art side, which is, for an executive, what's the best way to interact with them to actually tease out the information that I need? Do I send them an email? Do I meet one-on-one? Can they be part of a large group? Those decision techniques will be part of the class, and then actually practicing those interview skills are actually part of that class as well. We don't get into that depth in the Business Analysis Essentials class. We just don't have time. That course includes so much information about the complete role of the business analyst that you can't go as in-depth in the requirements process. So if you're looking to gather requirements as part of your career, or if that's really your focus as a business analyst, I would recommend the requirements course. The Global Knowledge Business Analysis courses are designed with the idea that what you do in class is what you're going to do on your job. So we don't spend a lot of time lecturing you. We don't want you sitting there static in the classroom. What we want you to do is be active in the role of the business analyst so you really understand what's going on. I often use the phrase practice to perform. I want you to practice what you have to perform back on the job. So we design our courses based on business challenges. We put you in front of those challenges, and then we give you the tools to overcome the challenges in the class. You spend about 75% of your time in the course active, doing exercises, doing group work, case studies, doing analysis, role plays, discussions, all kinds of different ways to make sure that you're reinforcing those skills. So in all of our business analysis courses, you get sort of a standard kit. There's always the book. It includes the slides. It includes some supplemental material. You also get exercises, case studies. And in addition to that, you get a CD that comes in the course kit that includes over 120 different templates. All of these are in Word or Excel, so you can use them back in the office. They're branded Global Knowledge, but we expect that you will want to modify them, change them, make them your own. And for the BA, the business analyst, it includes things like requirements templates. It includes use cases. It includes functional specifications, technical specifications. It includes some analytical tools that you can use to help identify how and who you would go about and who you would identify to include in your requirements gathering process.